Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Dean Hager, CEO of Nasdaq-listed Jamf, to discuss the latest quarter and the demand for Apple products by enterprises and education. Dean, it's great to meet with you. Welcome to Trade Talks. And Jamf reported a quarter that beat expectations. Share with the audience what some of those highlights were.
Jamf finished a fiscal year at the end of December with 37% annual recurring revenue growth year over year, over 47,000 customers, and helping those customers with over 20 million devices around the world.
Why was demand accelerated and what trends are you seeing?
Across a few fronts. In 2020, we saw the trends of working at home accelerate the need for Apple within businesses. We saw telehealth cause for growth within with Apple devices within healthcare, and then also within education, using iPads specifically to help facilitate student learning in a distant environment.
Why do you think enterprises and education are looking to deploy Apple products specifically?
Well, it's a different reason. The primary reason is that that's the device that people prefer. Apple obviously has done very well in consumer markets over the years. And what Jamf does is it brings that consumer experience where an individual gets the performance and the experience and the privacy that they desire, but yet the IT team gets to have the security and the efficiency and the controls that they desire. We bring the consumer experience within the organization. And since Apple delivers legendary consumer experience, it's really individual choice that is driving it into the enterprise.
And Dean, as with Apple's service business, the bullish thesis behind Jamf is steadily using commercial use of Apple devices. What's the risk to that thesis?
Oh, I suppose, anytime that the economy is going to take a hit, of course, you would expect that budgets would be reduced, and you would not expect organizations to spend as much on technology. But I think what we saw in 2020 is the mass working at home has increased the consumerization of IT, and organizations, rather than putting money perhaps into facilities, are putting it into creating a better IT environment for their employees, because after all, the IT experience now is becoming the employee experience.
And what's next on the horizon for Jamf?
Continued global expansion, continued investment in solutions that can bring greater value to our customers, and also investment in sales and marketing. There is still a lot of market out there and a lot of organizations that we can bring help to. So that's where we're going to put our focus going forward.
All right, Dean, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.